Hi, I am Osman. I am an energy healer on a master level with telepathic capabilities and specializing in critical care recovery and terminal illnesses, among a host of other psychological, physiological, and spiritual ailments. I'm also an advanced level yoga and meditation teacher. Visit my website yogawellness786.com for more information on my services. Remember that my therapies are all natural based and not a replacement for medical treatment. What is the relation between religion and meditation? So, when one uses the word religion, there are so many kinds of religions, and to compare, them will be very difficult depending on unless we narrow down particular religions, because certain religions are so diverse and so different that you can't just say this is the difference between that religion, as a broad category, right? Because the religions are so diverse. To give you an example, India alone has got an average of 1,300 languages currently and 33 million gods, which means 33 million religions, right? Different, diverse religions, right? Some of them, seem similar, but the rituals are very different. Each one has got its own unique set of rituals, right? 33 million religions, right? So, from the 21st century viewpoint, they categorize the Eastern religions under one umbrella called Hinduism, which is ignorance actually, because um, there are so many differences, there, that you can't put them under one umbrella, but geographically under the umbrella. But if you're going to do that, then that means you are incorporating almost every religion in the world, including Christianity and Judaism and Islam, into India as well, because there are people practicing those religions there as well. So, for the argument of answering this question and not going into very deep levels, of religions as well as meditation, which type of meditation are you referring to? There are thousands of types of meditation. Just a few, major ones is like mindfulness meditation, and mindfulness itself has got many subcategories. Mindfulness on what? Mindfulness on observing, people using the method of observing the breath, or walking mindfully, or listening to guided meditations and so forth, or the Raja Yoga meditation style, or alternative meditation styles. There's so many meditation styles, right? That could be, depends which method one is initiated into. So let's speak broadly on what the average person understands on meditation, that it's a person who's practicing silence, sitting in a place comfortably, closing his eyes or opening his eyes, and spending a dedicated amount of time evolving. So, and is there a difference between meditation? What's the difference between meditation and religion? So, from a yoga sciences point of view, religion, or practice of religion, is part of the yoga system. And it doesn't mean it is embracing any one particular religion. It involves any religion that you practice, right? So, one of the recommendations is to follow it's a different pathway of elevating your consciousness, to higher levels of awareness, is the part of bhakti yoga or devotional service. So religion will fall under bhakti yoga, right? A type of yoga. So a person who is a Christian is a practitioner of bhakti yoga. So the fact that it's a Sanskrit word, or a Hindu-based or an Indian-based word, doesn't mean that because it's just a general description in that language, but denotes the following of a particular religion. So whether you are a Muslim, or whether you're a Jew or a Christian, or a Buddhist or a Sikh, or the broad term, a Hindu or a Saivite, or a Zoroastrianism practitioner. So this is called Bhakti Yoga, and it is a different pathway, and meditation is another pathway. So, meditation, usually they refer to meditation in the yoga school as those who is following the Raja Yoga school or the Advaita Yoga school, or one of the major schools of thought, where they are sitting cross-legged and meditating with closed eyes, right? So when we're referring to meditation, right, or the Buddha style of meditation, right? So there are so many styles of meditation, and that is a different pathway to evolving the consciousness, and it's considered an advanced method, right? It's like someone who is going to an adult school to learn how to read and write and learning some basic skills, maybe on how to be an electrician or a plumber or a mechanic, some basic skills in order to be able to earn a living or learn how to do some farming, or learning how to trade on the stock, doing a short course or a longer course, a 6-month course or a 2-week course or a 1-year course or so. Then you get the university level, which is usually around 3 years plus. And then you get the postgraduate levels, where people, after completing the graduate studies of 3 to 4 years, then proceed to go into honors, masters, uh, doctorate, and PhD levels, right? The highest levels. So, like that, we'll say meditation is on the postgraduate level of evolution of the consciousness, those who are admitted into the PhD studies, right? Or the master's level studies, right? So it's hard to really compare the two, but just for your understanding, right? So the relation, as a summary of between religion and meditation, is religious practices is a simpler, easier, lower way for the majority of people to utilize to evolve their consciousness and awareness and develop themselves to the higher potential of being a human. And usually you'll find in the practice of religion, they are teaching you habits, ethical ways of living. Be good to your neighbor, do good, don't speak lies, um, uh, you know, uh, avoid jealousy, avoid promiscuity, don't harm people physically, moderate how you speak. So all these things is helping you to become more sociable and more civilized, right? In a more mundane and easy way that almost anyone who has got an average, even a below average intelligence, can follow. And the meditation would be something more requiring more discipline and practices, where people are expected to sit cross-legged, especially when you're reaching the advanced levels where you want to advance, because there is the regular standard type of meditation, between 5 minutes to 20 minutes a day, that normal people who's following religions or not following a religion can practice, but it's not going to take them to their advanced levels. So when we comparing religion to meditation, I'm talking about the advanced meditation methods, and there people are spending, an hour or more, practicing meditation a day, up to about 10, 12 hours a day, right? So that's basically the difference. I hope it's not confusing you more, but it is a very big topic. Okay, and take care always.